Hello. I don't know how I sound with this mic. Hello. Oh yes, that's some beautiful right there. Let me just change those settings right there. Wait, I don't want volume mixer. Recording devices. Yes, I need to fix this. Sounds. Communications. Wait, recording. Properties. Wait, what? Ugh. There you go, there's a scream. Okay, so just before we get started, this is classed as a horror game. And it's not for the easily disturbed. I'm very not easily disturbed. So yeah, just letting you know that. Because people like my screams, that's why. So new game. What should I be called? Give me a name to call myself. Give me a name to call myself. Okay, I'll be called Robert. Okay, I'll be called Robert. Wait, let me just put... Oh yes, I'll be called Satan. Yeah, that's the best name, obviously. Like, I don't care what you say. Satan is the best name. Okay. So, Satan. Oh wait, no, no! I clicked. Oh gosh. Oh wait. I need to stop this. I need to restart. Quit. Yes. Oh gosh, it stopped working. Okay, so we have to go through this beautiful introduction again. Oh, I don't have to go through this beautiful introduction again. Right, I don't care. Okay, we know this. I've been through this. Okay, new game. Damn it, I'm called Sat now. Okay, just imagine I'm called Satan. Okay. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbour and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more, and more frequently I would get tired of waiting up. But she's going to chase after me like that, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha ha! I overslept again! Oh, these cute anime girl tropes. Ugh. Sayori is best girl. Obviously. But I caught you this time. Oh yes, that's a beautiful name. That's a beautiful name. Sayori is best girl. 2017. Yeah, 2017 Sayori is best girl. Okay. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say like that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Oh, that's mean. Sat! I'm just gonna go like, Sat! That's my name now, okay. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Sat! Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible I did, in one of the many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about it. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free times on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about her and worried you won't learn how to socialise or have any skills before college. Your happiness is your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, I'll look at a few clubs if you make it happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess you promised us that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm even surprised I let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. School day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivations. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start the anime club. Hello? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realise that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some... Oh, the blush! She loves that! Well, I know about encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who portrays the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much? Anyway, well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay, let's go! And first, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. That, I never knew you had a soul. Wait, let me just open Skype and spam people with Sayori is best girl. Man, these are big words! I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of school I rarely visit, being... Oh. Sayori, full of energies, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah! Shut! What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Whoa! What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognise. A small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You could just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears completely more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh well, it's nice to meet both of you, and it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again. Sat! Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Sat! We made a room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I'll make them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And how about I make some tea as well? Oh, this beautiful tea desk arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that it's one spot. Natsuki. Too lazy! Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay. Oh my gosh, that face! That face! So creepy. That face needs to stop. Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! Ah! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and always managed to get icing in her face. I turn the cupcake around in my finger, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. So I already said, well, maybe, but not for you, you know, dummy. Alright, alright. Nom nom! I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returned to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a tea cup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cup. Teapot. Ah! You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Ah, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I can't read. Hello, Susanna de Isis? I don't know. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Howdy! Howdy! I'm Flowey. Flowey the flower! Die! Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Monica is worst girl. Sayori's best girl. Okay. Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. I can't play Undertale because my save file is on my laptop and my laptop's broken, so I'd have to start again. I don't really want to do that, so yeah. Monica is a really great leader. I see them! I see them holding hands! I see them holding hands! I see that! I see that! I see that right there! Sayori x Monica, best ship for life. Then I'm surprised there are more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all their effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Can't speak. Literature. I give up. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Cutest, Natsuki. Best, Sayori. Meanest, Monica. And Yuri's just Yuri. Okay. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Oh my! Well, welcome to the channel, Susanna, because I'm not gonna even bother to try and pronounce your last name. It's like that Latin we learned, Julesidaba. I can't be bothered. Monica, maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So sad! What kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perked up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I haven't played this game before, but I know what happens to Sayori, and that's it. All I know is that what happens to Sayori and Monica is Monica. Okay, that's all I know really. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Don't do spoilers! And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds herself comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Story with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh! I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that, but if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poem... Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Ah, Sayori! It's Natsuki! Oh my! Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. It's the truest form of writing. It's writing to oneself. You must be willing to open to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest of reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. My gosh, so much reading. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. Yes, I am a chair. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Nat and Yuri. How can you say question mark? So, dot, 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 question mark. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzaciably? Quizzially? I don't know. At Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah! Let's do it. Oh wait, I just unplugged my headphones. Oh no. Don't do that. I need the music. The beautiful music. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will all help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right? Sat! Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on there. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining club, I bluntly come forth with what's being on my mind for an entire time. I never said I would join this club, so you may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I often lose my also with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought. Sat! You all are defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like that? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eye lights up. Yes! I'm so happy. So he wraps around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare. Oh my gosh, she grew! Oh! Gosh! Come! Am I making this beautiful reading entertaining for you with my amazing voices and my amazing voice acting skills right here? I know I am. Yeah, I had the light off in my room, so I can't really see my keyboard, and I was going to turn caps lock off, but then I accidentally clicked enter, so I was named Sat instead of Satan. Okay, so you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super language! Then it makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Oh, I scream every day and I haven't broken my vocal cords once, so yeah. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Sat! I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety. I already feel the anxiety. Dance! I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Sat! Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Yes, I am a magician. Would I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Is it going to make me write a poem? Oh! It's going to make me write a poem. Ah! Not writing poem. Well, it's obviously going to be Sayori. Sayori's best girl. Yes! Sayori, do that jump! Yes, Sayori! Yes, Sayori! No! Damn it! Yay, Sayori! Sayori! Yuri, I don't like you! Wait, universe. Fine then, I put a word in for Yuri. Are you proud? Special. Fun. Scars. Peace. No, that's Natsuki! Damn it! Death! I'm not writing the poem for... I think death Yuri would like, but I'm not trying to impress Yuri. I'm trying to impress Sayori! Okay. Okay, so the favourite order of my girls go Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, then Monica. Monica sucks. Yay! Sayori! No, that's Natsuki, damn it. sewers. Oh my gosh! No, don't! Spiders! Spiders! No, Yuri, no! I wanted Sayori again! Hi again, Sat! Glad to see you didn't run away with us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my will. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Sat! I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki tried to stuff the saying the word Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Sat always gives it its best as long as he's having fun. He helps it. Stop the spiders! Stop with the spiders! He helps me, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distraction. It's distracting. And you always set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Sat can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, you even brought something today. You brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori! Me? Really? Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It makes me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I wouldn't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches to her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so you picked out a book that you thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read it. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you could read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities with the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related all by myself like that? I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and I'm listening on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really damed compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. This festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. It's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know. And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? So Yuri's talking about this, taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Aha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her go on a case about things. I can't help but wonder what it'd be like to see the world through her eyes. Wah! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're going to have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out so loud. I'm glancing over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Because you're G's best girl. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? That's, it's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, I don't know Spanish. All I know is that hola como estás, and that's about it. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your brow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would even notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh my! Oh, that's a nice pose. Totally. How much taller than Sayori am I? Like, how much taller am I? This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it has a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make you feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Oh my! I struggled to fully close the button near my chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I brought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed soon that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Oh my! Okay, just skip that. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel so strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Hastily, I buttoned her blazer once more. Phew! That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms around and twirls around. So, if I keep it unbuttoned, I won't get a boyfriend like. What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come and wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, "Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?" Yay! Sat! I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots her way to see. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's on a wrinkled sheet and a loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Sayori! I'm definitely most comfortable with sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Sat! I love it! I had no idea you're such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know what that means. Sayori's best girl! Like, Sayori is the best girl. I don't care what you say. Sayori's best girl. Natsuki's second best. Yuri's third best. Monica should just go away. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. Hello, random Nico! Wait! Lucy? Is that Lucy? Monica is worst girl. Sayori's best girl. My favourite is Sayori, if you can't tell already. Hi Lucy, aka Random Nico. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream of death and destruction. Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. I'm so bored. Like, how long have I been streaming for? I've been streaming for 42 minutes and I'm already bored of reading. I'm gonna hate this game so much. Why did I play it? Anyway, it's not just a poem. Everybody hates their life once in a while, but life is good. And death is good, and souls are good. Everything's good. Okay. Hey! Stop with the spoilers! My gosh, it's not just a poem, it's a sad poem, and that makes it feel extra special, like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. How do you social? How do you social? I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I do not know the end of this game, except it's Monica. All I know is it's Monica. Like, Monica is like a huge part of the ending, and I know what happens to Sayori. And I know what happens to Yuri. I don't know what happens to Natsuki, and I don't know the full end. No spoilers, please! I was restraining on watching people play this game, so I could just, shush! Stop with the spoilers! So I could play it. Blind reaction on stream, so yeah. View. It's like I said before, Sat! Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people. Everyone dies. Everyone dies one day. Every second we are closer to death. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. But Mommy, I don't know. Yay. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eye. You can at least make it rhyme. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a raining day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not bad, I want breakfast. Nico. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. Nico. Nico. Bye, Susanna. I didn't mean to say that like this was about to. Ah! It came out nice, so how should I put it? Neko? Neko? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs on toast. Like, Neko. I made eggs even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. But I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Monica is not the best! Sayori's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Do I have to go through every single girl? Natsuki. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste? Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, Jesus can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Wow! That's negative! Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Like, I like all the girls, really, except for Monica. Just be honest. I am. Just don't give me spoilers, please. I know that basically everyone dies, and there's like a mod or something that you can do to like save them, or you can save them in game. I don't know. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of the poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. My gosh, everybody calls me mum. I'm mum now. I'm mother to you all. People can only try. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realised. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the longest one here, did you? I decided to humour her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud and I won't take her away from her, from that. So many girls. Is this going to be every day? Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognise as new writers is that they try and make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two words together. You know, the end result is both style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as her demeanour totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. My gosh, reading is so boring. I want interesting stuff to happen. Her stammering is completely... I know, I'm everyone who's adopted to Jazzy, McGrath, whatever her name is, mother. So yeah, of course that's not something you can be blamed for. We got snow and then it started raining. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Like, I'm gonna learn how to write from this game. My gosh, it might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you a valuable feedback. I think you could be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologising to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? I live in England, and it started snowing and then it started raining and I cried inside. Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which is itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last year to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm very confused, okay? I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. That's not creepy at all. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Sat! Well, that's not creepy. Yuri is the creepiest, okay? Yuri's the creepiest. Natsuki's the cutest. Sayori's the best. And, Monica is just Monica. I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. I remember that poets often express their work in their own thoughts, feeling, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, if it makes me happy that you think that, just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. I don't want to show it to Monica. Can I just skip Monica. I don't want to show it to Monica. I don't like Monica. Hi, Saps. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going through the flow. Going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, we're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that's a sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Ah, well, maybe good friends. But Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that might be the case. But there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. Yes, nobody can spell, so I think that is the kind of vibe I get when I'm reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Aha, I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Or to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find a kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you out find suit you the most. So don't fool yourself to write the way that everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident as someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbour, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realized now I wasn't looking in, and I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems will be putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What's the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. And that's what I was asking. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about these stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So move your hand and go with the flow. Yeah, only 2 people. My channel's pretty dead, but yeah. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, finally! I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I had anticipated. It's how everyone judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As I read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles. Something. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem, the desk, with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you had to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Sat did too! So based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Sat liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realise you were so invested to try and impress our new member. Oh, this is static music. That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Sat appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? I know. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? Okay! Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you. Is it like fighting, guys? Suddenly both girls towards me as they just noticed I was standing there. Sat! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making all your poems all convoluted for no reason? The reading should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Sat! Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in the English language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Sat? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. Oh no! Well, this is unsuitable for young children, so... I don't know! Screw it! Sayori! Let's go! Well, that's her problem. It isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair to others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs... and Yuri's... Oh, this is so kid-friendly. Were the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Asuki sits down with a blank expression on face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori's vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organise things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Oh, really, Monica? Oh, really? Oh, you really care about them, don't you? Ah! Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her. No, you don't want to talk to Monica! You want to talk to Sayori, best girl. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Sat! How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. Oh no, not more poems. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job of impressing those I want to impress. I nod myself with newfound determination. Sat! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since we has spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Sat! It was nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Oh, you want some girls? That's bad. You want friends. You should just want friends. Friends are more important. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. It's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Oh yes, who am I going to impress today? Can you guess? Is people even watching anymore? I bet like nobody's watching. If they're not watching, I'm gonna end it, but grief? For thinking this is Sayori. Natsuki! Candy. There we go. Heartbeat. Anime. Okay, wait. I need to go back to Sayori now. Determination. Not boop. Essence. Yay. There we go. I think after this I'm gonna end the stream, probably, and I'll continue it next week. After today, I got a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Sat! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in a club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simplest things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why, that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously receives her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I'd lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in a book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Sat to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is a fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's the fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I had to accept the revelation. Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside us all, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Pop. Yeah. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow, what was... A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. I was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy! Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite out of her own cookie. Yours look really good too, Natsuki. Could I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. So he gets out of the seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. Natsuki acts for Sayori! Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nod Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, could you tell Sayori... Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably the most desirable than all of us combined. That's true. No, she's not! Sayori is the best! Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzicaally glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Sat. Monica smiled sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. You know what? I'm going to end it here. So, I hope you enjoyed this stream. And I hope you'll tune in again to see the next part of Doki Doki Literature Club next Sunday.